Hi guys, today, oh sorry, I'm gonna start over. I'll edit this out.
You're also crooked.
It's always crooked.
Did I break it?
No. I just don't have the best equipment. Okay. Hi guys, Michelle here from Halfway Homestead, and today is a back to school breakfast prep video. As I have said before, I am a first grade teacher, and today I have my daughter here with us, or with me, and Kelsey is a fourth grade teacher. So it's important to us that we have some convenience foods ready for the school year, and we thought we would take you along and show you what we're making. So one thing that we're doing is sheet pan scrambled eggs, where basically we're making scrambled eggs on a sheet pan. We're going to bake it and then later cut those into squares and make some like English muffin breakfast sandwiches. And all of this is made ahead of time to go into the freezer so that we can pop it out and get off to school. We're also going to do two different kinds of miniature muffin pancakes. We're going to do chocolate chip and blueberry. We are going to do sausage roll-ups, which is a sausage cream cheese mixture inside of a flattened out biscuit. We roll it up and bake it, and they're so good. We're going to do breakfast burritos with some sausage, cheese, and eggs. Maybe throw in some tater tots. And then what am I missing? Oh, the sausage balls. We're going to make sausage balls using a baking mix. It's like Bisquick, but it's not Bisquick. And some cheese. We'll throw in a little bit of milk and some egg, roll it into balls, bake those. And have I forgotten anything?
You said burritos?
I said burritos.
I think it's good.
Okay, I think that's what we've got. So Kelsey and I are both going to get on to scrambling eggs. Kelsey has, what did we say, 18 eggs here in her mixing bowl. She's going to add a little bit of milk, some salt and pepper. Oh, you know what we need to get? Some butter for the eggs. And then on this other side, I'm going to be scrambling, where'd it go? 2 dozen eggs and get it onto a sheet pan and into the oven. And we will show you what it looks like when we're finished. Yeah, I think so. All right, so Kelsey is working on scrambled eggs. I've got the sheet pan scrambled eggs into the oven, and let me tell you, that was not an easy feat to get that sheet pan full of eggs into the oven. So I think if we do those again, I'm going to do them in like a 9x13 baker and break it up into a couple batches, just because I just about lost that tray of eggs putting them in. That was not cool. Would have been quite the mess to clean up. So now I'm going to work on the sausage balls, and in my bowl here I've got well, I just don't even know how much sausage, because I cooked 4 pounds of sausage and then I split it up amongst the different things that we're going to make. So there's probably close to a pound in here. I'm going to put in 2 cups of baking mix. And I think that this recipe is actually on the back of the Bisquick box. I just don't like Bisquick, so I'm using Kroger baking mix. So 2 cups of that. I'm going to add in, keep this cheese open. There we go. I'm going to start with a cup of cheese, and then I will see how it goes. I'm using a Colby Jack shredded cheese. You could use any cheese that you want, whatever you like. Okay, I'm going to put in a dash of milk. One time I made these, Kelsey, and I did not cook the sausage first. I did not realize I had to cook it first. Didn't read the box.
And I thought that was a greasy mess.
It was nasty. And I'm pretty sure that time I did not add milk either. And so, yeah, they just weren't good. All right, so I think I'm gonna have to have, all right, I'm gonna add just a little bit more milk to this. I want it to stick together but not be like sticky doughy. So if you're a person who prepares food ahead of time, leave in the comments what you guys like to fix, and we could share recipes. Oh, that's looking a little too gooey, but I think it'll work.
Why don't you get it all?
I think I might add a little bit more cheese. What do you think?
Go for it.
Yeah. You can't hurt with too much cheese. All right. Add a little bit more cheese, and that'll take care of the gooiness. All right, I'm going to use a small cookie scoop to make these into balls. I better spray that pan. Will you hand me that spray, please? Thank you. The sausage is kind of greasy on its own, but I did cook this sausage and drain off the grease. Okay. Can you get in there? Alright, so here's my mix of sausage, cheese, milk, baking mix, and here are my little sausage balls. Okay. I hope you don't care, Kelsey, but I am not going to roll these with my hands to make little balls.
That's fine.
I'm just going to dump them out with this cookie scoop, and they'll be rustic.
They will taste just as good.
Yes. And these heat up in the microwave quite well. I'll tell you, the first time I had these, your great-grandma, Grandma Myers, made these for us. And I don't remember, she put in some kind of like weird cheese, and they were the most disgusting thing I've ever had. So then she made them another time with cheddar cheese, and they were so much better. But since we've already cooked the sausage, they won't be too greasy. And they heat up well in the microwave. And they're easy to take on the go. So,
Nice.
yeah, I think this is going to make a lot of little balls. We'll get these scooped up, and we'll show you the end product. All right, so Kelsey is getting our sausage rolls started. We just have some cheap canned biscuits, and to be quite honest, the cheaper the canned biscuit, the better. They're so much easier to roll out and use for this recipe. We've got, there's probably 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of sausage in the skillet with 8 ounces of cream cheese. I just browned the sausage, crumbled it up, and then while it was hot, I laid the block of cream cheese on top and let it melt in and got it all stirred up. So Kelsey, why don't you show us how to put one together? And then we bake these at 350 for about 20 minutes until they're golden brown. Just put a spoonful of the sausage mixture in the center. And then we close up the biscuit around it. You can either roll it up kind of like a burrito, or do it in half like Kelsey did and pinch the edges together. All right, we're gonna get these rolled up, and we'll show you the finished product. We do have our scrambled eggs over here cooling for breakfast burritos. We have our sausage balls on standby waiting to go into the oven. We've got our sausage and hash browns over here ready for burritos, and in the oven is our sheet pan scrambled eggs, and we're waiting on those to finish cooking. Okay, so we're going to work on our breakfast burritos. We have our sausage rolls sitting over here waiting to go into the oven. Inside the oven is our sausage balls, which we have found we got them too wet and they're kind of puddling together, but that's okay, they'll still be delicious. here on the countertop is our sheet pan scrambled eggs. We did go ahead and take them out of the pan, cut them into squares. We want them to cool so that we can then work them up into our sandwiches. And in our bowl here, this is probably about a pound of sausage. You could do hot sausage if you like hot stuff. I have in about 3 cups of cheddar or the Colby Jack cheese, a handful of grated parm. What did we do? 18 scrambled eggs, scrambled 18 eggs, cooked them in a skillet on top of the stove, and I put in a couple good handfuls of frozen shredded hash brown potatoes. So we're going to get this mixed up. You could add in salsa or green chilies. You could cook down or saute some onions and peppers and put in here. Those would be delicious. What else could we put in? Mushrooms. You could put mushrooms in here. All kinds of things. You could use turkey sausage instead of pork sausage. All right, so I've got that all mixed up. I'm going to take a flour tortilla, and we got the burrito size flour tortillas. We're going to try a half cup and see how that does. Ooh, I'm losing cheese. All right, I'm going to put half a cup here. Spread it out a little bit. I'm going to put my ends in and toss or roll that over and kind of hold it tight down here and then continue to roll. And there we have our breakfast burrito. Now, we're going to wrap these in parchment or waxed paper, whichever you have. You could do aluminum foil, but we're going to wrap these up in some kind of parchment and then put them in the freezer just like that. When we take them out, we'll let them thaw, and then I like to put mine into the air fryer, but you could just stick them in the microwave and warm them up. Put them in the oven, put them in a toaster oven. I guess you could eat them cold. I think that'd be gross, but you could do that. And so that's what we're going to do. We have 16 tortillas, so we're going to make 16 burritos, and we'll see how our egg mixture spreads over 16 burritos. We'll see what our measurements are like. So, all right, we'll show you when we're finished.
So, Mom, where did the recipe for the sausage rolls come from?
The sausage rolls, it's actually an appetizer recipe. Way back when your daddy and I were dating, excuse me, and we went off to college, your grandma Mildred, which is Daddy's mom, she would make these like 70 biscuits at a time, put them in a Ziploc baggie, and he would take them to college with him because he could throw them in the freezer. He was renting a room at an uncle's house, and then take a couple out, put them in the microwave, and have his breakfast on the way to college. And so I had those, of course, while we were dating. I tried them, loved them, and then when you and your brother came along, we made them for you, and it has been something in our family ever since. So, good stuff. We're going to make our egg McMuffins. Okay, so now we're going to be using our sheet pan eggs, scrambled eggs that we made, some turkey sausage, ready cooked patties, some English muffins, and some provolone cheese. And we're going to smoked provolone cheese. It's easier on people who are lactose intolerant. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to layer one up and show you. Okay, so I'm going to take a square of egg. It's bigger than the muffins. A sausage patty, a piece of smoked provolone, and let's see, what was that? That was sourdough English muffin, okay? And voila, there you have a delicious breakfast sandwich that you can throw in the microwave or the air fryer, warm it up, and have breakfast on the go. All right, I'm gonna, just like we did with the burritos, we're gonna wrap these in parchment. Okay, and we'll stick them in the freezer, and they're ready. All right, so now we're on to making the pancakes. This is actually the last thing that we're going to be making today. just your basic pancake mix. But in Kelsey's bowl, we have added probably about 3/4 of a cup of frozen thawed blueberries. And then in this bowl, we added 1/2 cup of miniature dark chocolate chips. We're going to be spooning these out into miniature muffin pans and baking them in the oven. So we'll have little pancake muffins. Okay, we are pooped. We will show you what it all looks like, but we have successfully fixed 30
Each.
30 meals each.
In one afternoon.
Yeah, in about, what, 4 hours? Maybe,
Yeah,
if
give or
that.
take.
And so, heading back, excuse me, heading back to school.
Will be a lot easier.
At least that part will be ready.
Right.
All right, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what we've got and explain some of our packaging. And thank you for hanging out with us. Please like and share my videos. Halfway Homestead, subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you, Kelsey, for coming and spending the afternoon with me. And we'll do it again sometime.
Yep.
Okay. All right, turn the camera. Okay, so let me get back here so you can see a wide shot. All right, that is all 30 meals.
Times 2.
Yeah, times 2. So 60 meals total. That is incredible. All right, so here we have the breakfast burritos, sausage, cheese, potatoes, eggs, rolled up in a flour tortilla, and then rolled up in parchment. And Kelsey is putting hers in some Tupperware or some kind of plastic container. Here we have McMuffins or English muffin sandwiches with sausage, egg, and cheese. And we have our sausage and cheese puffs, supposed to be balls, but they're little puffs. We have our sausage rolls, which is sausage, cream cheese, and canned biscuits. And we have our tiny little blueberry pancake muffins and our little chocolate chip pancake muffins. Thank you. And so I have mine packaged differently than Kelsey does, but only because we have these bags that the English muffins came in, and so I'm going to put them to work and get another use out of them with putting my sandwiches back in those bags and freezing them that way. Same with my breakfast burritos. I just put them into the the tortilla bag, and I'll freeze it that way. I've got my sausage rolls in a Ziploc, and then my sausage puffs and my pancake muffins are in Ziplocs as well. So, whew, it is time to go put our feet up and at least be confident in that we have this much ready for school. Our classrooms are not ready yet. Nope. Our wardrobe's not ready yet. Nope. And are my feet ready to be on, standing for 8 hours a day? Nope. But our food's ready, so that'll be awesome. All right. So you guys have a great rest of your summer, and maybe try some of these recipes. Try out the make ahead option for back to school. Give your kids something to eat as they head out to the bus. All right. Have a great day. Thank you for hanging out with us. Bye.